My name is Dr. V, and I'm known as the best-selling book strategist. I help individuals to become bestsellers in my projects. I have helped over 360 authors become bestsellers. Hello, Dr. Tina. How are you?
I am absolutely incredible. I had to pop into your room to let you know that I don't know if you can see, but we have 30 people watching. I'm coming live from my hotel room in Nigeria. I am stoked. I am not just, I try to say stoked and ecstatic at the same time, because if anyone can become or help someone have a journey from being an inspired writer to a published author, it is you. So, Dr. V, I'm going to turn the floor back over to you. I can tell you right now, you have 30 people in session. So, if you can, go ahead and give them what you have to give them in 15 minutes. I know you can't give it all, so give them a way to connect with you. And matter of fact, I don't know if your project is still open, but I want you to open it up for some of these people who are all over the world that are watching you. We have Zambia, South Africa, we have Dubai in the building. We also have Mexico, and we have over 60% from the United States. So, Dr. Vanessa Blackwell, over to you.
Thank you so much. And thank you for offering me the opportunity to share this project, wonderful project that we're working on. We're currently working on a devotional, and we'll have 365 authors across the globe sharing joy. Joy 365. We have some authors in South Africa, but we'd love to have more. We only have a few slots left. Our co-authors are international: Korea, Taiwan, South Africa, Nigeria, Hawaii, Venezuela, Canada, and the Bahamas. So I would love to have some of you join us. If you want to become an author, I will tell you definitely that a great way to get started is to be in an anthology. This one is a devotional, so we're writing something that's short and sweet. Each co-author will submit a professional headshot, a short bio. Your bio is only 50 words, so no sweat about that. The title for the devotional, and the devotional itself is 250 to 300 words. Well, we always had to add some extra spice to our project, so we threw in a journal as well. So you'll submit an affirmation, and that will go in the journal. So we're actually creating two products out of one project. We'll have the devotional with 365 wonderful co-authors, and a journal where you get to give affirmations and tips and tools to help people to continue to restore joy. I love writing. I love what I do. And my goal here is to teach you. If you're an aspiring writer and you want to become a published author, I would highly recommend that you join us because we only have a few spots left. We'll be launching in the first of the year. So we'll make bestsellers and more than likely international bestsellers. So if you'd like to be an international best-selling author, hey, come and start the journey with us. I have 25 books out, and my goal is to help as many people as I possibly can become authors, because I've learned that you can truly turn it into a business. That's whether you are doing it writing for tech, finance, or the future. Whether you want to write to women in this devotional, we have men, women, boys, and girls. So I say our book is for everyone. I think everyone has a story, and when you learn to share it, it's an amazing journey. I'm a grief and joy restoration coach. So most of my books service that community. I've helped over 300 authors become bestsellers. But again, in Joy 365, it's going to be 365 of us. So, hey, that will be over 700 authors that we have helped from Life You Imagine become bestsellers. Again, if you're aspiring to be a writer, I would tell you to keep a daily writing habit for writing. The first rule is to be a professional writer is to start writing. Also, reading helps because you'll learn how to basically narrow down your niche. Writing is hard work, it's difficult, but if you start by journaling what your book is going to be about and who is your book going to be for. So again, with my products, books, and services, they service the grief and loss community. Again, you would narrow down your niche as well. We've done 4 anthologies, and the last one that we launched was Joy Comes in the Morning. That was last year with 90 authors. So I normally do one project a year, But this has opened up the door to so many fabulous things. We've been on billboards, launching a magazine in January, the new year. So a lot of the co-authors from Joy 365 will be in magazines. We're going to be on billboards and so many other things because the networking is endless. A good way to develop your writing style is to read every day and read everything that you can get your hands on. To It's hard pressed to meet a good writer, and if they don't even read books. So in order to get out to the writing world, I would highly recommend that you start reading, because that will help you to narrow down um your niche. Also keep a tab of your favorite books. So what are some of your favorite books? Write that down, because you can always keep that in hand for reference. I always go back. I read a lot. I have an extensive library, and you can bookmark things on your computer to help you to get off the fence, um, and underline some of your favorite passages for books that you can remember, and maybe they will encourage you to write and help you to expand on your base of knowledge. Take writer classes. We offer writing classes. In the devotional, we have covered so many different topics, but we help you with putting your devotional together if that's what you need. And there's a ton of information in our files section of our Facebook group, as well as the media section, because we've had several Zooms, so the replays are all there. Again, working with 365 authors, we have 335 that's already on the board. So we only have 30 slots left. And guess what? It's 30 of you on this watching this replay. We have room for each one of you. That's amazing. But to God be the glory. We would love to have you. So if you're definitely interested in joining us, you can reach out to me. Um, you can send me a message at www.chatwithdrb.com. I will tell you also, as an inspired writer, keep some reference books handy. Even the best writers make mistakes now and again. So if you have some, like a reference guide to help you, a thesaurus and the computer, it does well. If your book is going to be a journal or um, a chapter book, then you want to start outlining the chapters. There's a lot of books that you can write. A lot of people think that, hey, I have to write a book by myself. No, not really. If you're in tech, you can get 10 other techs to write books with you. And so that's an amazing opportunity. If it's finance, if you're offering finances, again, you can do an anthology for finance. If you're female and you're looking for writers for a book about female women, coming together and collaborating really helps you to get, first of all, to sell more books than you could sell by yourself. If you had 10 authors selling books, it's 9 more plus you. With Joy 365, it'll be 365 of us selling books, which is going to be amazing. And we have an opportunity to sell a ton of books. So, again, that is what will help us to hit international bestsellers. If it was just me alone, it's hard because it's in the marketing. But if you want to become an international bestseller in 2023, telling you, Joy 365 is the place to be. Okay, you can join fabulous co-authors from around the world, doing some amazing things, like Dr. Tina D. Lewis. She's a co-author in our project, and there's so many others doing amazing stuff. So if you want to become an author, definitely reach out to me. We will help you to learn some of the rules to being an author. Not only will you be an international best-selling author, but you will have a ton of information in your toolbox for to continue the journey of writing. I will tell you to keep a journal. Keep a journal and start journaling some of the topics that you want to discuss. I'm going to answer some of the messages that's in the chat. Dr. Charlotte Brown from Education and Training said, what according to you are the best channels to get more sales and conversions? I have websites. We do a lot of, because my co-authors it's a devotional. So some of them use TikTok, some use Clubhouse, some have LinkedIn, Instagram, a lot of, because we're all different ages, men, women, boys, and girls. So we use a lot of different platforms for our books. With the bestseller, we'll make bestsellers on Amazon, but we have two products. So again, you will be right getting two project products for this project. That's the win-win over here, because you'll have two books that you can sell, the devotional and a journal, as being a part of this project. So that's what's so amazing. And then you'll be connected to 364 authors. Maybe y'all want to do collaborations together, because if you're doing a collaboration, I'm your girl, because I have did this over and over again. I have been in like 8 collaborations, and I've been a visionary for 5. So again, it's going to be amazing. We have bundle packages in our with our project, which is going to be, we're going to show the co-authors how to build a book box. With the book box, we'll have the devotional, the journal. We're gonna have t-shirt, pins, bookmarks. We're creating all kind of stuff to help the co-authors to build a brand as an author. Not only will they look fabulous or have a title of international best-selling authors, but I'm telling you, when you look at our presentation and our products, it's going to be amazing. So again, when Joy 365 authors roll out to do their thing out here in the, they're going to have some amazing products to sell. You won't be able to refuse what we have, the offer. Welcome back, Dr. Tina.
Yes. And Dr. Vanessa, I love the fact that, I mean, let's be totally 1,000%. Like, I love the fact that you have been doing books for, I don't know how long, over what, 10 years, 15 years? How long?
Yes, since
2014.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. And I love that you're implementing products. I talk to you about that all the time. Hey, implement products. I talk to you about, I love that when I talk or when I share, you listen and you execute. That is
Absolutely.
extremely important. And thank you for being a premier member of Global Women Speakers, and, you know, having a lot of our members as part of the collaboration. And so if you are listening, and I see that you guys are asking questions, that's great. You talk about, you know, how do you sell and convert? There's so many things that you can do pre-sale for the book. You can do it during the launch of the book, but most importantly, what you do after all of that happens. Most people get so caught up in the pre-launch and the journey of it that once the finished product is done, they stop selling it. Why? You now have a tangible product that you can go and share with the world. There's so many sales, processes that you can use for your book. Right? You can do expos, you can do trade shows, you can have your own personal book launch. No one has to give you permission to sell your own book. It is your book. You buy them at the author price, right? You buy them at the author price and you go sell them. You go sell them at schools. You sell them at events, at summits, at conventions. You actually can use them as, swag bag gifts. But make sure you're the only book there. You can do so many things. But Dr. V, all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you. You are a wealth of knowledge. And I can tell you there's something that happens, you know, with wisdom. She not only has knowledge, she has wisdom. And she's tried some things that did not work. And she doesn't do those things anymore, right, Dr. V?
No.
So,
You're so
listen,
right, Dr. Lewis. I
so
love
when
the
you get
fact,
with
like
her,
you said you can turn your books into other conferences. I mean, it's just huge. Book
yes,
tours, so many
it's
things.
unlimited. It's
Hmm.
unlimited, right? It's unlimited. And so I shared that she's tried some things that did not work. So if you're going to align with someone, you want someone who's been there, done that. So you don't have to make the same mistakes. And so, Dr. V, I just want to say thank you for being here. Your session was explosive. Now, wow, only one person left. We still have 29. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. There's nothing like being in front of 29 strangers who don't know you, you know, and not your tribe. So, Dr. V, please make sure you give Global Women Speakers as well as the virtual summit here in Nigeria. Give us some love on your socials. We would love to have that. And for those of you, listen, are you ready to share your story? Are you ready to put it in a book? Are you ready to share it on a stage from the world? Then listen, we are your chicks. Global Women Speakers, we're
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. Dr. V, I already know, listen, she's told you guys just a little bit because there's so much more coming down the pipeline. Yes, it is. It's so much more coming down the pipeline. So, Dr. B, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. But most importantly, thank you for your contribution. Thank you for being a leader in the publishing space. You are absolutely amazing at the life you imagine. We appreciate you. Mwah. Bye for now.
Thank you.